Today we are making a crustless quiche with ham, cheese, and onions. The first thing we need to do is get the ingredients. So first I'm going to put 8 eggs, and I'm cracking them into a separate bowl, or you can crack them into your mixing bowl. I'm going to start with that. You're going to need 8 eggs, a cup of milk. We're using fresh ham and cheese. You can also use turkey or different meat if you prefer any deli meat. We're putting onions in, but you can feel free to put in any ingredients that you have around your house. This is a crustless quiche, so it's designed to be healthier than a traditional pie crust quiche. I'm just cracking the eggs. I'm gonna crack 8 eggs for this particular recipe. Usually I use about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, but I don't measure it exactly. Because for me personally, the salt amount doesn't matter that much. But you can definitely measure it and put in either 3/4 teaspoon or a different amount. And go ahead and dice the onions. We don't have many onions today. So. And again, you can put more or less of these ingredients in. I'm just going to take the extra pieces and put them in there. And I also just take deli ham and dice it up. I'm going to use a lot of ham because this is the main protein in this house for their meal. Also, during this time, heat your oven to 350 degrees from 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes. The key is to use a fork or something to measure in the middle and feel when it's just firm enough. You don't want it burnt, and you also don't want it totally wet. Got that. Again, I don't measure the cheese exactly, but you can if you would like to. Usually with this, you use about 1/4 cup to up to 2/3 of a cup. Cheese, any kind will work. This kind I'm using is Fiesta. And we'll go ahead and add up our ingredients. I also have 1 cup of milk. So after I have all my ingredients, I'm stirring it up with a whisk. You can also use a hand mixer. You can use a stand mixer if you want, if that's your personal preference. And you're basically just stirring your ingredients around, making sure you kind of crack your egg yolks. Sometimes it actually turns out well with the egg yolks totally intact, if that's your style. With this recipe, it really doesn't matter, but if you prefer it heavily mixed, then you're gonna definitely maybe want to use a hand mixer and or a stand mixer if you would like. Or you can just use a simple whisk or spoon. It stirs really easily. If you have smaller pieces, it might stir easier. And then we're gonna do from here. So we're gonna transfer it. I'm using something from Amazon. It's a container that fits the quiche really well, but you can use anything similar. And then our oven is heated at 350 degrees, and we're going to go ahead and put it in. And here it is. It's the final product.